Good morning, everybody. Here we are with some more of Jesus' great words taken from the Gospel of Matthew. He says in Matthew chapter 5, reading from verse 38, "You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I tell you not to resist an evil person, but whosoever slaps you on the right cheek, turn and offer him your left. If anyone wants to sue you and take away your tunic, let him have your cloak also." Wow. "And whoever compels you to go 1 mile with him, go with him 2. You see, in those days, if the Romans would ask you to carry the stuff, and you'd have to carry it for them for a mile, then Jesus is saying, well, go another mile. Wow. He says, "Give to him who asks you, and from him who wants to borrow from you, do not turn away. You have heard that it was said, you shall love your neighbour and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you, that ye may be sons of your Father in heaven. For he makes his sun," that sun, "rise on the evil and on the good, and he sends rain on the just and on the unjust." See, God treats us the same, God loves everybody in the sense that he sends the rain. It comes on us all. The sun shines on us all. If we get a virus, it's all. Something happens in the world, it affects us all. But God is telling us to love even our enemies and to pray for them. Anybody can love a friend, can't they? Come on. Some people are much easier to love than others. Anyway, verse 46 says, "If you love those who love you, what reward have you? Do not even the tax collectors do the same?" In other words, doesn't anybody do that? Don't most people love them that love them? They love them back. But it says here, "If you greet your brethren only, what do you more than others? Do not even the tax collectors do that? Therefore you shall be perfect, just as your Father in heaven is perfect." Now, there's a call to the believers, isn't it? Be perfect. Be perfect, just as our God in heaven is perfect. And then Jesus says, "Take heed that you don't do your charitable deeds before men to be seen by them." In other words, don't just do stuff to be recognised by other people, and don't just do nice stuff when other people are watching. Jesus says, "Otherwise you have no reward from your Father in heaven." Ooh. "Therefore, when you do a charitable deed, don't sound a trumpet before you, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, and that they might have glory from men. Assuredly, I say to you, they have their reward. But when you do a charitable deed, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, that your charitable deed may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly." Great words from Jesus today, great words from Jesus. So as we go about doing good, do what we can, love one another. We don't have to blow a trumpet about it. If you ever need something, help them out. Love, 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 love. Amen.